Hello everyone, my name's Dawson, and today I'm going to make a Rocketman tutorial, how to do it effectively. So yeah, let's get started. I'm not going to waste any time here. We're going to start with the three perks I bring. I bring Medic, Launcher, and Engineer. I bring Engineer in case my heli gets shot on the way there, or on the way to the target, or while I'm chasing a helicopter. Um, that way I can repair it, get back up in the skies. The launchers, that's obvious. It's Rocketman for a reason. You need a rocket launcher to Rocketman. Medic, I bring Medic in case I'm doing transports to the AO, bringing my troops in, and they get shot out. I can pick them up much easier. All right, loadout. One important note here is that whenever you spawn in, you'll have a rifle of some sort, a primary. If you just click this X on whichever rifle you're using or you have, then it'll unequip it. It'll unequip it, and you'll want to do that if you're strictly rocket manning. You'll want to do that because it'll save you time in the air, because you won't be pulling out your primary and then your rocket launcher. You'll go straight to your rocket launcher, so it sets you up for an easier shot. All right, so now that I got that covered, helicopter or vehicle you're gonna want to bring. Any helicopter that the pilot can eject out of his cockpit in. So the Hummingbird's really good for that. See, right now I have an eject option. If I was in that big Mohawk that's directly behind me, then if I was piloting it, it doesn't give you an option to eject. So obviously, like you can't rocket man from a Mohawk, and there's only a few helis that do that. So just keep that in mind. Normally, whenever I rocket man, I just bring the Hummingbird. It's a really um, swift helicopter. It turns on a dime. Like right now, if I need to turn really sharply, I could just like that. So yeah, I don't know. It's the best in my opinion. It's what everyone uses. So it's just yeah, it's what I use. So oh, I forgot to talk about loadout, like what rocket launcher to bring. But you can bring any. There's no like right one. I guess the most commonly used rocket launcher would be the Moz Mod 0. It's an that's what I'm using right now. It's an HE round, so it's a high explosive. Not much armor penetration, so for the bigger helis, like Mohawks, Tarus, Hellcats, it takes two shots, or two direct hits to take them out. But if you hit them with the Mod 0, even though it's a high explosive, it typically disables the engine, which is good enough because they're going to go down eventually. Um, but sometimes they can pull up above 100 meters in time and pair drop their troops off before they crash. So, Mod 1 is better in some situations. It's all situational, of course. All right, so I see a Hummingbird leaving base here, independent Hummingbird. So I'm just going to follow it, kind of mirror its footsteps. If it's turning right, I'll turn right. I'm just going to stay behind it. Not too close, even though I wouldn't stay too close if there was gunners on his benches, but there's not on this side, so I can get as close as I really want. But I like to give myself time to set up for the shot and see what he's doing. So like right now, I have no clue where he's going to land. Kavala is a big map. So I'm just slowing down, getting some altitude a little bit, and just going off of what he does. And it looks like he's going to land somewhere in this area. So I'm going to eject, pitch up, eject, and fire. And he's gone. It's that simple. That's how you rocket man in this game. Alright, I'm going to show you this other method of rocket manning. There's no, right tactic to use. A lot of people, whenever they rocket man, they'll go for helis that are landing. Because whenever you go in for a landing, you're killing your speed, which makes for an easier shot than a high speed moving target. So a lot of people go for landing helicopters, but I go for just about anything. A lot of times what I like to do is I like to sit in between the AO and the enemy spawn and wait for big helis to come by, and I'll use my mod 1 because that's got the anti-tank round, and I'll try and cut them off and intercept them in midair. So you see this guy right there, boom, see you later. That was huge. Holy shit. Wow. And that's what I like to do too. That's one way that you can rocket man as well. instead of just going for the same kind of kills all the time, you know, landing heli, landing heli, landing heli. All right, so I'm gonna show you the third and last method of how to Rocketman. This one is basically a game of cat and mouse. I'm just gonna chase this helicopter down at a higher speed, so then I pass it and then can shoot it either in front or maybe right behind it. But I'm gonna try and get it right outside of its safe zone, so it's not protected, which should be about right now. I'm just gonna pitch up because I know it's above me. You know, look back, look up, and take it out. That's simple, right? So that is the last method on how to Rocketman. First, taking down landing helicopters. Second, intercepting them as they're on their way to the AO. And then third, chasing them down from their own spawn. All right, so there's a few crucial steps I forgot to discuss that need to be touched on. In order to Rocketman, you need the launcher perk. I've already mentioned that. And then you need to equip a rocket launcher. So I got the Moz Mod 1 for this example. And then before you get into the cockpit, you're going to have it in your hands. You're going to want to equip it and then hop in. That's crucial to Rocketman. Like if you don't do that, then you'll just jump out and fall to your death. So just remember to do that every single time you go to Rocketman. And the last thing is altitude. Altitude plays a huge role in this. If you're above 100 meters at all, you will pull your parachute. So keep that in mind. Always keep that in mind. And give yourself some wiggle room. You don't want to be flirting with that 100 meters threshold, right? You want to give yourself some room there. So in case you had more momentum than you expected as you're pitching up, you won't go over that number. So like, let me just show you. So right now I'm at 90. If I was to pitch up at all, then I'm already over 100. Like the altitude just changes so quickly because you're going so fast. So, you know, go to maybe like, you know, a good sweet spot is around 60 to 80 meters in the sky. If you're at 80 or higher, then I wouldn't pitch up hardly at all, because you may be flirting with that 100 meters there. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's how you Rocketman. That's all the tips and tricks I know so far and that I can give you on how to do this most effectively. I gave you 3 different methods of doing it too. I hope that helps, and I hope it, you know, diversifies your gameplay and it makes it more enjoyable for you. It definitely has served me well. I love doing this shit. I do it every fucking day at this point. It's not good due to all this quarantine shit, but I don't know. I think it's like kind of turning Arma into like GTA 5, which I really love. Like just making it more sandboxy and fun as a result. So anyways, if you learned something new here, give the video a like. That'll help out a lot. If you like my content or want to see more of it in the future, feel free to subscribe. If you want to be notified whenever I upload a video on more stuff like this, then hit the bell icon. That'll be huge. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I hope to see y'all in the next episode.